He said it was going to be hard.
And he was wrong.
He was right. I kind of laughed him off. No, this is going to be hard. I think we were like on the boat at some point, smashing around in the middle of the water. And well, you did tell me.
Hi, I'm Charlize Theron.
I'm Matt Damon. Hello, Korea. Hello to all our Korean fans. This is Elle Inside.
Hello, all my Korean fans. Well, I got a call. I think it's known that Chris keeps all of his projects really private. When he had a finished script, I think very, very few people knew what it was about or what his next project would be. When I met him and he mentioned it, to me it made total sense. Like, I wasn't that shocked. I was like, of course, you will take the biggest story.
He said it did seem like, yeah, there's a gap in the movie world. Nobody's tried to do it at this scale ever. The moment he said it, that's what it was. It did make kind of perfect sense.
It was mind-blowing. I mean, I have such vivid memories of sitting in his guest house and the sun was setting and finishing it, and it was such a massive read.
Yeah.
It's like a page turner. You don't want to put it down, and then it's like the classic tale of you don't want it to end. He's an incredible writer. He writes like a filmmaker. It is like you're watching something visceral.
By the scale of the story, I know a lot of his crew at this point. I know a lot of the actors that he works with, and I'm familiar with how he works. But like all of the scripts that I've read of his, I had no idea how he was going to do it, and I knew we were going to do it all practically. That part is always really exciting to see how he's dreamed up, how we can even kind of accomplish this. It was all going to be in IMAX right before we started shooting, but he didn't announce it because nobody's ever done it before, so we didn't know if we'd even be able to do it. It was an ambition of his, but it was exciting to know that we were going to be the ones to try that. He said it was going to be hard.
And he was wrong.
He was right. I kind of laughed him off. No, this is going to be hard. I think we were like on the boat at some point, smashing around in the middle of the water, and well, you did tell me. And we started laughing about it because it was hard for everybody for your sequence, and had to deal with like that wind and sand ripping into your eyes and trying to do these very quiet scenes. You can't tell in the movie. It's like beautiful, and I think that was the cool thing, was everybody just kind of took their challenge on, didn't complain, and still made it work.
All on the same team. Yeah, I love that.
Because Chris does everything practically, and because the locations were they were places nobody had ever tried to film before. Top of a mountain, or up in a cave. Every day usually involved a hike to get to work, which meant the crew was lugging gear. The actors would get their armor on and just wear it and walk up the mountains. Like, that was the only way to get everything to the top. And so that's a unique way to start a day of shooting, because you still have to shoot for 12 hours. There was a great kind of energy. Everybody really wanted to be there, and you could feel that while you were working. Oh, she'd survive much longer.
That's not true.
I'd put my money on you.
Oh my God, you're so funny. Whatever it is, I'm gonna swim. And I think both Matt and I have that personality.
That's fair.
So we're not gonna give up, whether we make it or not.
I was assuming we wouldn't give up. I was just saying you'd survive longer.
Haha.
3 words.
A warrior, arrogant, and loyal.
Excellent. Agree with everything she said, yeah.
There you go.
Goddess, lonely, understanding. Well, technically, she's on this island by herself, and the only time she has company is when a sailor washes ashore, passes long times by herself. Very poignant. She ultimately, when he is ready, helps him on his journey to where she knows he needs to go.
Love and connection, I think, was the one that I probably leaned on the most. And once we got to this location, it was really not a difficult thing to do, because it just felt so isolating there. And wanting to stay connected to somebody, to me, made it feel easier to play the character.
That's a great question. Harder letting them go, but necessary to let them go if you truly love them.
That's the bummer of it all.
That's the bummer of it all.
Either, like, both of them. Painful, but I agree with you.
We were in our 20s when we worked together before. I don't think we felt young. Now when we look back, we're like, wow, we were young.
Yeah, we had a lot more fear and felt things like young people. And we're that age, and we're on this movie, and I like the feelings of worry that we had in this one. And it's not that you don't have worries, but it's a different experience of being able to just trust the process and trust your partner and
Trust yourself.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
It does feel like all those things that we worried about were like kind of a waste of our energy.
Yes, took us only another 30 years
To
to
figure
that
that out. It's an intimidating thing to walk onto one of his sets because his kind of reputation precedes him, but it really is like an independent movie, and it is really intimate. It's usually once they get onto the set, they're there for an hour or two, they're like, and they relax.
Yeah, he's not intimidating.
Once you get close to him,
Yeah.
right. He's always has a cup of tea in his hands, so it's always tea time. He has a thermos with him at all times with black tea.
Yeah.
While filming,
He has
energy
it
source.
here. Yeah, he walks around with it everywhere. No, I'm sure he does, but he loves to drink tea.
I don't see him drink a lot of water though.
The only thing I knew was that you were in it, and so I was already on board. I was intrigued by kind of playing against type. Necessarily get a lot of opportunities to work.
That's cool. Do you think you would have done that or understood that when we were young?
As actors, we are sometimes placed in positions where we have to create things that we can hopefully stick under our skins, come across as natural, but there is something really nice when you don't have to do, like when we were sitting on that beach. There's just a weight to that we now have because we're in our 50s.
We're probably the perfect age to make The Legend of Bagger.
Don't give anybody any ideas.
It was a group adventure, and it's all in camera, so we really did travel the world together and shoot in all these incredible places in IMAX. It was the greatest adventure yet because of the way we made the movie, and because of the adventure it was for the whole cast and for the whole crew. Hopefully that'll make people want to go see it in the movie theaters. It's a 3,000-year-old story. It's survived because every generation has kept it alive, because they're all very relatable, and it's a story about human beings. I feel like every human being will relate to it.
I think that the surprise will be that when they watch it, they'll realize they didn't necessarily need to know. This movie really feels like it's trying to just be an entertaining film. It's not trying to be a classroom. It's an interpretation of a myth through the lens of Christopher Nolan.
I think it's a date movie.
Yes, 100%.
So much to talk about, so much to relate to. Conversations can go in all these different ways depending on what you take from the movie.
A lot of different movies in one, so romance and lost love, all those things that you want in a date movie.
Right.
The big scary monster, so you can grab onto your date's arm and be scared.
There's horror,
There's
right?
horror. Hide your face in their neck.
Yeah, you're really thinking of it in terms of the date. Yeah, that's true. It's a movie where you can definitely snuggle with your date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, a kiss? Look at you. You're sneaky.
Is there a
Look at
moment?
you.
Is there a moment for a kiss in the Odyssey?
I think the
course.
movie is too good. The kissing has to be afterwards.
But afterwards, plenty of time.
Lots of kissing.
It's a long credit sequence.
Yes.
Thank you, Elle Korea, for these great questions.
Thank you so much to all of our Korean fans. You truly are the best fans. We're so happy to be here, and thank you for having us and letting us get to talk to each other. Thank you.
Cannot wait for the Korean fans to see the Odyssey. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Thank you.